Alrighty, so I've been working on this school project for a bit, and rather than making my own video on top of the school project, I thought it would just be more efficient to just upload the school project. And yes, I actually did submit this. Hats. An article of clothing that is typically worn on one's head. And an article of clothing which is commonly banned in a lot of schools. And the punishment? Capital. But why are hats banned in school? This question right there, I think that was the $1,000,000 question, because it has eluded me for the longest time. And I think the best way to find the answer is to interview students in the school. So, of course not physically though, because there's kind of a pandemic, and also you socializing, no thanks. But anyways, I then went and I donned my reporter's uniform, and I interviewed some students.
Huh.
And now it's just a loading screen. We're on to a great start.
There it goes.
You're just outside. Alright, so the first question is, why do you think hats aren't allowed inside of school?
Well, I mean, if it's like something that covers up your face entirely, like a helmet, that'd be kind of weird to have in school. But also, like, if it's just like a beanie or something like small, it's like, who cares? Ball cap even?
Well, I think they're not allowed inside of schools because you could, like, if you have like a big hat, you can probably like hide things like, let's say, a knife or a gun or something like that.
Or, heaven forbid, a kid with a joint.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
Or a kid hiding like a jewel pod or a jewel in their hat.
Punch that Kirby, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, it depends if the hat has, propaganda on it, quote unquote. Political things, inappropriate things.
Alrighty, so, at this point, I was originally going to go and get the opinions of someone that would be, against changing the rules. And, originally I was just gonna go walk up to some of the lunch aid teachers, because those people just yell at kids for any reason, so I figured they'd be against it too. But, the school kind of, closed, and we're not allowed back in, and they're probably not inside either. So, I can't really do that anymore. So I did the next best thing. I found the school student handbook. And, in the handbook section, or on clothing and articles of clothing that are banned, they group it with, they group, hats not being allowed with other things that, cover cover face, like a scarf or a mask or something, and those are all banned. And, I find it exponentially funny that masks are banned in the student handbook. And you might be saying to me, well, yeah, they just didn't update it, for this year. And, yeah, you'd be wrong on that one. Alrighty. Why don't we get back to those nice interviews that I did. Alright, the second question, and I already know the answer to this one, but I'll ask it anyways. Have you ever worn hats in school, even though you weren't allowed to?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
And my teachers allow it.
Not that I know of.
So
No.
you're not a rebel? Okay,
No.
okay.
Yeah, the teachers just kind of said okay and let me do it.
Do you think the school, will ever allow students to wear hats in the future?
I mean, now with so many things changing, I'd say it's definitely possible. Of course, they probably wouldn't allow anything over the top or flashy.
On the
I think
system?
so. Yeah, they did change the whole dress code on the girls, so I think they're willing to maybe change it to the hat rule.
Do you think the school would ever change the rules around hats and let kids wear hats in classes and stuff?
I mean, if school shootings go down, probably.
Wow, what a just wonderful note to end on with the interviews. You know, I really do appreciate that person doing that one for me. But anyway, so in conclusion, should hats be banned? No. And I'm totally not biased in that one, boys.